Such nonsense arrived, but at least there's a spray. It's a mess, needs to be redone. Bro, maybe you should go do your homework. Sorry for bothering you. Call a proper tiler for yourself. What are you doing? Do you see the lines? Hello everyone. Today and tomorrow I'm working on a mosaic. Stopped by Home Depot in the kitchen, did a little shopping, got tile adhesive, got some leveling spaces. Maybe they won't even be needed for the mosaic. I have this kind of trimmer, but it doesn't have an adapter for large discs. Like this one, I got such an adapter for $10. So that such a disc can be installed there. I have the discs. What do you think about the prices for the discs? 30 bucks, 20, 26. The post office has the same point, but it serves a little. Most likely I'll have to play around with this trimmer. Because the small mosaic, I probably won't be able to cut it out with a grinder there. Holes for the socket. Let's go. This is the kitchen we have. We need to lay this backsplash from this mosaic. We are laying this area up to the cabinets, and then the client wants to lay it twice as low on this side. I'll show you a bit of the location. Here's the backyard. There's a pool right there, there's a canal right there, and there's his own parked boat right there. Right here. It looks cool, but there's one thing that's not cool. You know what? I've already been here for almost 3 hours and haven't done anything yet. Why? Because I started cutting this mosaic, and it's made of glass, and this is the kind of cut I'm getting. Like this, meaning none at all. And I need to cut a lot because we have outlets here. I need to cut the corner, cut from the top and bottom, meaning it goes in a herringbone pattern and needs to be joined. This needs to be cut. But it seems I've solved the issue. Now I'll show you how I went to Home Depot and bought this disc specifically for cutting glass. It's only available from Rigid Toha. Hello to you. And I cut it with water, meaning when I cut the mosaic, with one hand I pour water there, and with the other hand I cut with the angle grinder. That's how I ended up with a wet cutter. But it works, because all these trimmers and all the discs I have, I've already tried a bunch of everything here. I have this machine with a disc. It seems narrow, but it's not for glass. And everything chips off, including the shells. Well, in short, and the trimmer, that's it. Tried it, and it works. Only works. The disc from Rigid for cutting glass. So let's go. The client is already getting nervous. I see that I've been messing around here for half a day and haven't done anything yet. Maybe it's a very simple job, if you even do it. I've already spent a couple of hours sticking this tile. Here's about how much I've managed to stick. Honestly, it's quite difficult because you need to cut all these, adjust them so that everything matches up. This socket one here is cut. And the best part hasn't started yet, as you understand. Now I'm going to start cutting out these little triangles. So now the real fun begins. Everything is ahead. And it's still here. This whole part, and so on. So I thought to myself that I would come in one day and glue it. And the next day I'll shake it up. And that's it. There's no longer a question of 2 days. There's no longer a question of what we will earn here. We just need to do it, and do it well. Honestly, when it comes to this kind of work, I just want to apologize and say, I'm sorry for bothering you. Hire a proper tiler. I'm off to hang paintings, and that's it. And by the way, you can actually earn more with paintings than here. But that's a dead end with paintings. It's a dead end. You need to take on new challenges, develop yourself, and learn somehow. And if you don't take on such new tasks and don't learn anything, then I don't see the point at all. You might as well just go to work from 8 to 5 and not have any worries. So we learn, develop, and continue. What are you, a hare? Do you see the lines? Well, it's still quite a way to becoming a master tiler, but from a novice I might turn into a decent tiler. This, friends, is what I accomplished today, really just a small part, because I planned to lay it all in a day, but I managed to lay about 30-35%. Well, it's okay. The main thing is that it's turning out well. The main client also came by, took a look, and he likes everything. A lot of time was spent on these little triangles, you see? like these up here, just like that, they all need to be cut precisely. Like these, well, in short, it all takes a lot of time. Everything needs to be cut and adjusted. Plus it needs to have a perfect line from the bottom of the countertop to the top. I didn't go too crazy over it, but it still needs to be more or less a straight line. Here, of course, the line needs to match the angle. Well, what can I say? Mosaic, day 2. Everything is ready, the glue is mixed, the GoPro is set up to shoot a time lapse. And I bought more tiles, by the way, because there weren't enough. The plan for today, I would like to just reach this line to the end and finish this wall. And leave these small pieces for tomorrow and the grouting for tomorrow as well. So let's skip the long talks and just start. I messed up. Need to redo it. Not everything, but quite a bit. I'll show you now. In short, the herringbone you see, here it goes. Herringbone, 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 up to this point. And here we have a pair. Hop, in these directions. Here it's also a pair. Hop, and so to the end of the wall. These twins, here. Here, where I was working on the wall yesterday, everything is fine. You see the herringbone goes all the way down. And here beyond the threshold, I thought that now I would just redo these triangles. I placed these triangles at the bottom incorrectly. I thought now I would just cut this line, like move it here, but it doesn't work that way. Here it was standing like this. If I move it here and place this one, then we will have two twins here. So this goes to the trash. I pull out all the lower triangles and redo them. I've already started. This lower one is already done. You see here it's already done properly. The tree, well, okay, we will redo it. By the way, I've already grouted this piece. Here's a small grout. It looks great now. So friends, mosaic day 3. Yesterday I finished that wall. Today I need to finish these small sections. It's a small area, but I need to spend quite a bit of time with these aluminum trims. So, let's go. Friends, 3 days ago this house along with this boat was worth $2 million. Now it costs at least 2.1. What do you think changed? Exactly. This mosaic appeared in the house. Appreciate the work. This is how it looks now. The cut turned out great here. The corner turned out great. And overall everything turned out, I think, absolutely superb. I had to play around a bit with this corner because I installed these aluminum corners and the difference between the tiles increased, so I fussed over it, but nothing is visible, and overall it's nice. This pattern you see transitions here on the right and left, two identical ones, two identical patterns, and this one also transitioned here and so on. I didn't know I could do that. I'm surprised myself, and I really like it. I really like it, the client likes it. Such a picture. As you can see, the eyes are afraid, but the hands do the work. Nothing is impossible, you just take it and do it. Honestly, I probably lost a couple of kilograms on this project, but it's okay, I gained it back. Normally. Experience. The conclusions I've made: I need to buy a proper wet saw for future projects like this to avoid all this mess. The angle grinder and the cutter, they work, but it's very time consuming. There were a lot of cuts on these tiles. Constantly cutting. Using the angle grinder takes a long time, firstly. And secondly, there were also many defects, because it's not always possible to cut perfectly. So if there's another mosaic project, I will definitely buy a wet saw. And the first impression for clients, I think, is also important. When you arrive, take out the machine, proper tools, they look and say, oh, a professional has arrived. Not some amateur who came with a cheap spray tool and tries to cut something but nothing works out. And of course, I would be nervous too. I would probably kick them out, because if someone came to me and spent 3 hours cutting with a grinder and it kept breaking, I would probably say, buddy, maybe you should go do your homework. Tomorrow I'll go to SCMA and work on the floors. After all, there are clients there. From the last video they wrote to me, come and estimate. And if we agree, it will probably be the next video for you. Gaining weight there won't work either. You'll gain experience. Stay tuned to the channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone.